this video, I'm going to show you how Fancy runs the greatest defense ever in Madden 25. And if you love videos like this, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for the best Madden content on YouTube. With this 3-play defensive mini scheme I'm about to show you, you will be able to clamp your opponents just like Fancy did. It has a good blitz, it has good coverage, it has everything you need to take your defensive game to the next level. We are going to be in the New Orleans Saints playbook. The formation is dime 3-2, and the first play we're going to be looking at is the best blitz in the game, FS Zone Blitz. So we're going to be in the New Orleans Saints playbook, or you can use any playbook that is listed on the screen right now. And the formation we're going to be in is the 3-2. Now, for the coaching adjustments, what you want is auto flip off, and you want base align on. Now, for the zone drops, you want your curl flats at 5. Your flats at 30, and I will explain why in the video. And right here, what you want is your user. So your user is going to be right here and right here. So right here, we're going to put Holland, and we're going to have a linebacker. Now, the good thing about Dollar, you can put safeties at these positions, and you can still have speed in the slot, and you can still have speed up top. So what we're going to be looking at is DB Fire 2, cover 4 quarters, which is very, very good. And we're going to be looking at the most broken play in the game right now, FS Zone Blitz. So it's going to be right here. And we're going to come out versus a gun bunch because that is the meta right now. But before any of that, the play that you do want to choose is the double safety go. So let me choose the double safety go and show you how it all works. If you're looking for the fastest, cheapest, most reliable Madden Ultimate Team coins to build the God Squad that you always wanted, head over to my sponsor u4gm.com and use code MILLS at checkout for 5% off your order. Link will be in the description down below. So now, the first play we will be going over is the FS Zone Blitz. Now, the most important thing about this defense, on the right hash, it works almost every single time. And I'll show you that right now. All you have to do is audible to FS Zone Blitz, and as you can see, once you audible, they will stay the exact same, and you can disguise your defense very well. Now, the adjustment you want to do is put L1 in a hook curl, and that is literally it. Now, you can contain if your opponent is going to run out with their QB a lot. Containing is very good, but one thing you want to make sure you do is shade over top, because if you don't shade over top, for some reason, these seam flats will match, and your defense turns into a match coverage, which can allow a lot of bombs out of a cover 3 look. But if you shade over top, it'll become a pure cover 3, and these curl flats will play the 5 yards that you put them at the beginning of the video. So right here, say we choose to play like verticals. On offensive wise, I have 2 controllers right now, so it's gonna be kind of tough. Look at the A gap absolutely come screaming in. So now I'm gonna snap the ball. Boom, A-gap comes in literally free on the right side of the field. It is almost guaranteed every single time. So once again, if your opponent is on the right side of the field, to play FS Zone Blitz just like this, L1 in a hook curl, and contain by double tapping R1, and make sure you shade over top. It is literally one of the easiest blitzes in the game to set up. Let them snap the ball and watch. Sometimes he gets picked up by the running back, but not all the time. And as you can see right there, he did get picked up, but the running back was on a route. That in route sometimes can't glitch it out, but say the running back goes like on a table route or something just like this, or a swing route. As you can see, it's gonna come in instantly. And once again, that's literally all you wanna do. Shade over top and watch the magic happen. Boom. And as you can see, this is probably one of the most broken things in the game, because you also can switch stick out of this, which I will have a video on tomorrow. Now, say they are on the left hash of the field and the A-gap's not going to come in consistently on this side of the field. It does come in every now and then, but on the right hash, for some reason, it just comes in all the time. It's kind of hash dependent this year compared to the other years. So let me snap the ball. As you can see, it gets kind of picked up, but he still can get some pressure. But that's when you want to switch to this defense, which is the DB Fire 2. Now, the DB Fire 2 is very good. I'm going to show you 2 different setups you can use against Gun Bunch. The first setup is the double Mabel. All you want to do is press triangle, shade underneath just like this. Now, the reason why you want to shade underneath is because once you shade underneath, these hard flats will play their 30 yards. And these yellow zones shaded underneath is very good. And I'm going to show you what I mean. These yellows underneath will play this tied in wheel route out of verticals, and it will play the running back in route like in double post or verticals. So I'm gonna show that to you right now. Watch this tight end wheel route. Now, a lot of people don't know about it, but the shaded down vert hook will absolutely clamp it up. Watch. I'm trying to show you right there that you're not going to have enough time to throw that route, because by the time it gets past that shaded down vert hook, it is going to be covered by the deep half. So I'm going to show you the shaded down vert hook one more time versus verticals. As you can see, it's going to stay with the tight end route. And as you can see, by the time they throw the tight end, they're not even going to have time. And it will also play, this is what gets very glitchy about it, will also play this running back route. So say you have a running back on a drag, kind of like double post or verticals on this in route. Boom, watch what happens with this yellow zone. It will bait the tight end, then it will drop down and play this. Now as you can see, if the running back would have caught it, he still probably would have caught it, but that's when you put a hard flat on the field. So now you can get really adjusted, do something like this. DB fire 2, shade underneath. And now you put both corners in curl flat, so now they're playing 5. These are gonna play deep. These deep halves are very good, and now you have this yellow zone, which can be very, very baity, especially on this verticals route. So as you can see right here, boom, tight end is covered. After that, you can throw the running back, but as you can see right there, running back did get caught in the backfield, and the middle of the field is your user responsibility. So that is the first setup for DB Fire 2. The second setup is a gun bunch special since you made it to the end of the video, and I will show you how to set it up. What you want to do is man up X on the tight end, man up the cornerback on the slot receiver, and man up R1 to circle. And that is literally what you want to do. And what this is going to do right here is going to stop all the corner routes going to the right side of the field. Say I want to put R1 on a corner route, something like this, circle on a streak, X on a flat. This is a pretty good combo out of gun bunch. But as you can see, when I snap the ball, look at R1. Not only is he manned up, but he's played by that soft squad that we left over there. So that's why I always like to leave a zone on that side of the field, because if your opponent's in gun bunch, they're either going to try to attack the right side of the field or they're going to try to attack the middle of the field, which your user is going to be. So DB Fire 2, boom, is going to look something like this. And all you have to do is guard the middle of the field and let the right side of the field play his own. That soft squat is very good. It's also very good versus this vertical route. Like, look, boom. If you try to throw this verticals flat, he will get played every single time. So that is DB Fire 2. Now let's go over the cover 4 quarters. So for the cover 4 quarters, what you want is you want all your flats off. You know what I'm saying? Curl flats off, because now they will play match defense. So we're gonna come out against a trips, because match against trips is very, very good this year. Probably one of the best defenses in the game, and it is very, very easy to set up. So let me come out in, once again, you always want to come out in this DBL safety go and audible to the cover 4 quarters. Now, this cover 4 quarters is a very, very good play, and all you want to do is man up square to triangle. This will absolutely stop the seam streak, and after that, it's pretty much GG's, and you want to put your user in a zone every time, because you can switch stick out of it if you have your user in a zone. Now, watch one of the best plays in the game, verticals, get absolutely clamped right here. Look at this. Look how they match this circle route. Now, as you can see right there, Marvin kind of did get over him at the end. But as you can see, match coverage is very good versus trips. So I'm going to show it to you one more time. Verticals. And your opponent is not going to throw that a lot. Now, as you can see, I am using 2 controllers, so it's kind of hard to click on and intercept that. But if that's a real game, that's definitely an interception 9 times out of 10. I'm going to show it to you right here one more time. Boom. But I'm going to try to click on. As you can see, I really can't click on because I have 2 controllers. He's just throwing it right at you. You know what I'm saying? He's just throwing it right at you. And everything else is completely bagged. So I'm going to show you like a corner route out of trips. So say you want to put triangle on a corner route or something like this. It is still going to be exactly bagged. And you have square manned up the triangle. So now when he snaps the ball, everything is literally covered. Boom. And you can still have some pressure coming in. So that'll be the end of the video. Put 2-0 in the comment section. Hey, because them Saints 2-0, they looking fire right now. But let me know if your team undefeated, or they 0-2, or they 1-1. Let me know in the comment section. Keep that between us, though. Everybody ain't got to know what we commenting that for. But hey, keep God first, keep grinding, and I'm out, GOATs. Peace. Dog Fantasy is the best daily fantasy app on the market. You can win up to 20 times your money, all by putting higher or lower on a player's projections. For example, the NBA play-in starts today. Underdog Fantasy has Jimmy Butler points at 27.5. All you have to do is press higher or lower, pair that up with some of your other picks, and you can win up to 20 times your money. I post my picks every day on Twitter, and if you use code GOATED, you can get up to a 100% deposit match up to $100. Good luck on y'all picks. Socials: Twitter Golden Mills, Instagram King Mills. I'm a member where you get free lab sessions and free ebooks. That link is below. And also I do have two other channels: Who Dat Mills, which is a sports talk channel, and I also do have Mills Fitness, which is a fitness channel. So go subscribe to the game. Subscribe to all three of my channels, man, even this one. So I'm out, goats. Peace.
After a laser, you didn't even notice this. She got me goated, Mills, cause I'm a girl at this. Hey, you know I'm a pro with this. ADSD, ain't no controlling this. After a laser, he didn't even notice this. She got me goated.